United States Naval Academy is a highly selective 4-year college to develop midshipmen morally, mentally, and physically in order to graduate leaders who are dedicated to a career of naval service and have potential for future development. Because of this mission, the Naval Academy has graduated many individuals who have lived very successful lives. Former astronaut and retired Navy Captain Bruce McCandless II, class of 1958, is one such example who continues to inspire future generations of midshipmen. I've had the goal of attending the Naval Academy since my freshman year of high school. In the last year, I have spent countless hours applying. This video should help prospective candidates for years to come by simplifying and removing as much of the confusion in the process, as well as learning about one of the many graduates and how the Naval Academy helped him succeed. To have the possibility of attending the United States Naval Academy or any other service academy, a prospective candidate must know what they are volunteering for and how to achieve it, in order to show both to themselves and to the admissions board that they are the best choice for an appointment. Becoming a midshipman at the United States Naval Academy is an extremely difficult process consisting of 3 main parts. At the end of one's junior year of high school, they must apply to the Academy directly by filling out a preliminary application or summer seminar application to prove that they meet the minimum requirements to become a candidate. During the summer, the candidate will receive a packet allowing them to apply. This consists of personal essays, information about their daily schedule including school and extracurricular activities, a candidate fitness assessment, an interview with a blue and gold officer, letters of recommendation from their English and math teacher, and one counselor letter of recommendation. This is called an appointment. The second part occurs when the candidate is roughly 2/3 the way through the appointment application. At this time, information to complete the Department of Defense Medical Examination Review Board, or DODMERB, is mailed to them. This contains forms that must be filled out, then a visit to an optometrist and a general physician. Overall, this medical qualification process is quite simple. The third part is separate from the appointment application. A senator or congressman in the candidate's district will provide a nomination. This is accomplished by applying to their office, including a personal statement, school and extracurricular activities, and letters of recommendation. Each application is similar, however each office can make changes to the basic structure as they see fit. Once all 3 parts are completed, the candidate must wait. In order to receive admissions to any service academy, one must receive a nomination, an appointment, and the medical qualification. This process ensures that each midshipman selected is the best possible option. The waiting process is the hardest part. The United States Naval Academy focuses on the whole person philosophy in moral, mental, and physical development of midshipmen in becoming a naval officer. This is taught through courses in leadership and military law, daily physical fitness, and the honor concept. The honor concept is the single idea that ensures each midshipman does everything to the best of their ability. It states, midshipmen do not lie, cheat, or steal. Breaking one of these ideas shows that a midshipman does not have the moral backbone that is required of a future naval officer. In the summer, midshipmen are shown operations outside of the academy. This includes 8 weeks of annual summer training, which introduces midshipmen to the Navy and Marine Corps, and exposes them to numerous career opportunities available upon graduation. This experience is vital as it allows midshipmen to see the difference between the Naval Academy and the U.S. Navy. While some say that a midshipman's potential is seen during their performance at the Naval Academy, it can be shown that their true value to the Navy is seen upon graduation and commissioning as a junior officer. Bruce McCandless II graduated in 1954 from Woodrow Wilson Senior High School in Long Beach, California. Part of his inspiration to attend the Naval Academy came from his grandfathers, Commodore Byron McCandless and Captain Willis Bradley from the class of 1905 and 1907, and his father, Rear Admiral Bruce McCandless I, from the class of 1932, who also received the Medal of Honor for heroism in World War II. In order to be most successful while at the Naval Academy, Bruce McCandless used a scientific approach in all fields. Bruce stood first in his class academically plebe year and has stayed at the top ever since. McCandless graduated in 1958, second in a class of 899 from the Naval Academy, and subsequently received flight training from the Naval Aviation Training Command at bases in Pensacola, Florida, and Kingsville, Texas. He was designated a naval aviator in March of 1960 and proceeded to Key West, Florida for weapons system and carrier landing training in the F-6A Skyray. He was then assigned to Fighter Squadron 102 from December 1960 to February 1964, flying the Skyray and the F-4B Phantom II, and saw duty aboard the USS Forrestal and the USS Enterprise, including participation in the Cuban blockade. Bruce was selected by NASA and the U.S. Navy as an astronaut in April 1966. He was assigned to ground support for Apollo 10, 11, and 14, including capsule communicator during the Apollo 11 mission, when Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon. Bruce then collaborated with two other colleagues in the development of an astronaut maneuvering unit called the M509 experiment. After testing, the Manned Maneuvering Unit, MMU, was designed and developed for flight in connection with the space shuttle missions. On February 7, 1984, Bruce made the first untethered solo flight using the very technology he helped to develop. Bruce was also part of the crew that first placed the Hubble Space Telescope in operation. Bruce had shown his true potential as part of the U.S. Navy and as a NASA astronaut. As a veteran of 2 space flights, McCandless has logged over 312 hours in space, including 4 hours of untethered solo flight. Bruce continues to support the Brigade of Midshipmen through presentations on his historic untethered spaceflight. He also addressed the plebe class in another Link in the Chain program. In an interview with Bruce McCandless, he answered one of the many questions that prospective candidates have today. How do you keep pushing forwards after hitting the breaking point? From his many experiences, he stated, "I do not recall hitting a breaking point. Reflect that breaking implies fragility, brittleness, or a massive overstress. Better to go with the flow or embrace the new discipline and teachings. You could say that this is the difference between a supple green sapling that bends and the dried out dead branch that snaps." Because of these lessons and experiences learned at the United States Naval Academy, Captain Bruce McCandless II and many others have lived very successful lives and continue to inspire generations of midshipmen.